Hey everyone, the Mountain Sage here. When you think you don't have enough to give, consider the story of when Jesus had 2 loaves of bread and so many people to feed. Consider when the man called Jesus was asking for offerings. The rich man gave 1,000 gold pieces like nothing, but the old lady, the old beggar, with just 1 coin, went and gave all that she had. And it was enough, and it was more than enough. So we were driving home after a couple days in town, and tired, exhausted, and we saw a family on the side of the road. A gentleman looked honest enough, and family, they were in a van, and he had a sign up. They needed help, with gas money or whatever, and me and my wife both felt drawn, like a string was pulling us back to help out, even though we had nothing but a couple pennies in the van. And on our way back, I decided we'd turn around. We had a little bit, only a couple pennies. I was hoping I'd find more on the way, and I figured, we would share some of the strawberries we got blessed with this family. And my wife, concerned that it wasn't enough, maybe embarrassed we didn't have more to give, didn't want me to, at first, to give only a couple pennies in fear that it, would seem rude. But I dug through and I found about 17 cents. It was like 14, maybe it was 17 cents. Pennies and 2 nickels. And I said, it is enough. God is going to make it enough. And, we're going to give, this is all we've got. We're going to give him every last penny that we have, so that he'll at least be, a little bit closer to his goal. I said these 5 pennies or whatever, as I'm picking up more, God that I am, God that you are, God that is in everyone, can make that $50 or $100. And I just told my wife to have faith, and God's going to turn this into more. And second, we pulled over and walked up to this guy, and I said, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that I don't have more to offer. This is all I've got. I just grabbed all the change that we had with us, and I don't have any money in the bank account. That went in the gas tank for our van to get back up into these mountains. And I just told him I wished him the best, and I gave him the strawberries, and his girls, and mom started eating on some of the strawberries. And the sweet children really appreciated that. And the second that I handed him the change, my wife and I watch and son as a white SUV pulls up in front of their car and pulls over and walks up, and she says, hey, I'd like to fill your tank. And so that's how today the Great Spirit, which is God, which is alive, which is real, which is the universe, which is intelligent, came through for that family. And because of my faith, God answered that faith immediately. And 15 cents was turned into $75, or however much, probably about that it cost to fill up that family's van. And I just said, God bless you. And she grabbed my arm and said, God bless you. And I said, God bless you, man, and I wish you guys the best. And he had a little picture of of Jesus, like the Catholic version of Jesus picture, I guess. And I told him, you just keep that picture up there, because Jesus was a real man, and we've seen many examples of the kindness and the spirit of Jesus through Gandhi and MLK Jr. and JFK and many saints and sages from the East, and many good men from the West, and many people all around. We've seen the truth of God's love coming through in an expression of beauty directly from the eternal within us and everyone, and you and me and all life. So anyway, it was great today. It's really great when you get to see it happen, like that, instant karma in a good way. So we weren't left wondering if they ever got help. It was a powerful thing. Just like I told my wife, God's gonna take this and He's gonna make it into more. Before I had even turned away and went back to my van to drive off, boom, He answered that. He answered that faith, and not just with a $5 bill or $10 bill, but a lady who appeared by the grace of the Great Spirit, appeared by the grace of God in that moment to fulfill God's will for that family. So don't ever think you have too little to give. Give everything you have. Do your best and let God do the rest. And for those of you who don't believe in God, just do your best. That's enough. God loves you anyway. The Great Spirit loves you anyway. And it's no different than yourself. Not the self of this world, the self of materialism, not the body, but that true self that only you and God knows, deep down within your very core and essence. That is where you're connected with the Almighty Creator of all. So give everything you have. And give it all up. You can't take it with you. And for all of us, the time is short. So peace, blessings. Spread the love and the good cheer. Shine the light.